Look what just came out, guys. Let's go. What's up, guys? I'm Ray Brizzy of Lucky Cat Beats, and this new VST just came out by Curtis King. It's called Tapeboy, and it's actually a cassette tape like emulator and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna show you guys what the sounds sound like in a song that I'm working on. And I'm probably gonna do a second video to this, and the other video is just practically gonna do RC20 and Tapeboy and just see kind of like the differences, or if it's similar, or which one you should buy. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, what's up, guys? So I just bought Tapeboy by Curtis King, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try the VST on the guitar. So I'm gonna go through the presets and show you what the sounds sound like. And then also I'm just gonna go and add that to the drums as well. And the main reason I'll add it to the drums is because in lo-fi music, which is usually what people use for like cassette tapes or RC20, is they'll use it so that you get that lo-fi sound. So in another video, like I mentioned, I'm gonna do RC20, but for this one I'm just gonna show you the sounds only. So yeah, I just want to do that. Alright, guys, so I was having some technical issues with Tapeboy. I was putting in the license key, but it took about 5 to 10 minutes to actually like be able to use it. So I don't know if that's a bug issue or anything like that, but I got it to work, which is a good part. But I was like, what the hell is going on? But besides that, alright, I'm gonna start trying it out right now. Alright, so right now what I can see is you can use 8-bit, and so a lot of VSTs like this use 8-bit. I don't really like using it, but that's just me. And then there's this warm button. This definitely makes it sound a lot more like sampled, but I think for me it's a little too much. But let's keep on messing around with the buttons. And then with the lo-fi button, you could add stuff onto it. Now, that will be on the whole time unless you turn it off. So that's a little annoying, but I mean, it is barely the first release, but just some stuff that maybe to fix. Because if I stop it, I kind of want the sounds to stop with it. And then right here you can control how loud it is. So right here there's this like this rain preset, which I mean it's okay. I don't really like the sound. Yeah, so right now, even just lo-fi sounds, see, like, I'm trying to stop it, so I need to, like, legit turn it off so that I can talk and not kind of struggle with it. So that might be something worth fixing. And also, the way that it sounds like it's all similar. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm gonna try messing around with the other sounds, but see to see kind of how it works. So you can kind of affect the sounds of it with the ducking, and I'm guessing that's how it does it. And then this button's to completely turn it off. I want to hear how this sounds like with other sounds. Okay, so right now as I'm going through the different presets, you can kind of hear some of the differences between them. But also, so like I mentioned earlier, if it has the lo-fi turned on, it will practically just keep on playing that lo-fi sound. So you're gonna have to turn it off if you're working on the beat, because I kind of find it annoying. And then as I'm going through the different presets, I'm guessing what it does is the presets will actually just put either lo-fi on, or they'll turn on the 8-bit. So these 3 presets right here, or these 3 buttons, are practically what the presets create, and then it just chooses whichever one it wants. So you could make your own preset essentially. And I'm just checking this one out as it is for now, just to check out the sounds, but let me keep on going through them and see if I actually find one that I like. So I actually like this one called Tokyo Nights. This one's pretty cool. And this one's under FX, and you'll click here for Tokyo Nights. There's Underwobble one is pretty cool too. I like this one, just for like ambiance kind of thing. That's interesting. Alright, so every time I turn it on, the lo-fi one, it makes a different one. So that's actually kind of cool, because sometimes you don't really want to mess around with anything, so this is automating different ones. So that's actually pretty cool. I like that about it, that I was not expecting for it to do that. Let me go to subtles and see what it does. I actually really like this a lot. So you're gonna want to play around with the mix, because sometimes the sound, if you have it all the way on, is a little bit too much. But I actually like this one called Flotation, which is under subtle, and yeah. Alright, so for all the vinyl ones, it seems that the preset that I use is called his, and then from this one, he just kind of plays around with how light or how little to use it. So as in terms of vinyl, I actually don't really like this one for the vinyl, because I do like how the vinyl and other VSTs and how it sounds like. Alright guys, so I'm actually about to try it out now on some of the drums. So I'm just gonna have all my drums on this real quick. So right now I'm trying it on the drums, and I don't really like the sound of it for the drums. And the only reason I mention that is because it doesn't make the drums sound consistent or the same, so that might be an issue for people. You could practically put it on very, very light where you could barely hear it. That to me kind of like defeats the purpose of it. Right now I tried some of the chorusy ones. I'm trying most of the tapes, but with the vinyl it doesn't really work. Unless you only really let it use just, let me see. If you want to use it on the drums, the only way that I can see myself really using it is just by turning on the lo-fi sound and either using rain or using the vinyl bat, and then just kind of messing around with the settings. The mix isn't really all the way up, and then the volume wasn't all the way up either, so the only time I would really use this is because it's a lot easier to use than probably the isotope free VST vinyl. But other than that, I think you're gonna have to be careful when you're using it on the drums. But again, that's just me, for my personality and just the way that I make beats. Yeah, so maybe for the drums it's might be a no-go, but other than that, for like melodies or loops or anything like that, it's really good. There's a few effects that I do like, but besides doing this review, I'm not sure if I'm really gonna use this VST that much, but it is definitely a lot cheaper than RC20. But like I mentioned, I'm probably gonna do a video just comparing the two. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm Ray Brizzy of Lucky Cat Beats, helping you get to your next lucky breakthrough moment in music. Take care, guys. Peace.